Corey Geiger, Neil Rudel. We're at Lucas Oil Stadium in Indianapolis getting set for Penn State versus Wisconsin. And look, there is a conference championship game, and winning that is paramount, and that would make for a great season. But the reality is a lot of people want to know about the college football playoff. Neil, do you think if Penn State beats Wisconsin, it should be in the playoff?
I do. I mean, you heard both coaches make a case that the Big Ten East might very well be the toughest conference division in the country. I think you can make a case for a lot of the last couple teams that may be in. Obviously, Alabama, Ohio State, we know they're in, but I think you can make a case for the winner of this game, especially if it's Penn State.
And we're filming this before Washington plays Colorado. If Washington beats Colorado, I think Washington will probably get that fourth spot. I'll make the case that Penn State deserves it over Washington simply because Washington's non-conference schedule was pathetic. They played Rutgers, Idaho, and Portland State, and the committee, Neil, has sent a message that they want teams to play some tough opponents in the non-conference. Washington didn't do that.
Yeah, I mean, you look at what Penn State played, even Temple has become a representative non-conference opponent.
What's worse, losing to Pitt or Washington's non-conference schedule? What's worse?
I think Washington's we don't know what Washington would have. That's why I think it's good to play Pitt, West Virginia. They're going to play Auburn here in a couple of years. So, but you made a point about it'd be a great year if they won this game. And obviously that's true, but I think it's been a great year at this point regardless.
Yeah.
I mean, no one expected them to get this far, and no, they're going to have to meet a real physical challenge with Wisconsin, and Wisconsin's experienced in this game. So I think this is all that they can focus on for right now.
No doubt. This is going to be a very difficult game. It's about a 1 or 2 point game. But when you take a look at Wisconsin, they are going to have a tremendous defense. Their offensive line averages about 315, 320. That's what Wisconsin does. They line up and try to push you around, and especially Penn State's offensive line, Neil. How are they going to withstand that Wisconsin pressure?
I mean, James is saying that Barkley has looked great in practice this week. He looked really pretty injured at the end of last week's game. And I was looking at some stats today. I guess I didn't realize that Barkley was thrown for 125 yards in losses. That's 10 yards a game. Really surprised me. So I think that's a real big test to see how they're going to be able to block for him, whether they're going to be able to have any semblance of control over the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I'm not sure that Saquon's going to do a lot, but I think Trace McSorley, they're going to take their shots. If they can hit 3 or 4 30-yard passes and give themselves some scoring opportunities, I think you get Saquon in the passing game. If he catches 5 or 6 passes in the flat or wheel routes or something like that, to me, that's how you get Saquon Barkley help him beat you, because I'm not sure Saquon's going to beat them on the ground.
Right, but if he catches 5 or 6 passes, I would think that they're going to win because that's going to get him into open space. Nobody's picking this game to be a real high-scoring game. And both these teams have had good offense. Penn State's had the best offense in the league over the last, half a dozen games.
What kind of score do you have?
I picked a 24-21 Penn State.
And I'm pretty close. I've got Penn State 20-17. I don't think Penn State's going to be able to sustain a ton of drives and get 18 or 20 first downs, but if they can get some of those big chunk plays like they've done all year, they're going to have to take advantage of their red zone opportunities, because that's how you're going to have to win this game.
And they got a real good kicker, and it's indoors. What an incredible facility this Lucas Oil Stadium is. You can see why Peyton Manning and Andrew Luck have had so much success here.
All right, it should be fun. This has been a fun season. I want to thank Pat Wexmunski for doing our video.